The folks at Mercedes-Benz introduced the CLE-Class as a replacement to coupe and cabriolet versions of the C and E-Class, which means the CLE53 takes the place of the outgoing C43 and E53 coupes. The standard version of the slinky new two-door look elegant if a bit understated, and from behind the wheel it clearly prioritizes comfort and quietude over driving engagement. As is the case with most vehicles that wear the three-pointed star, that's where the folks in Affalterbach come in. The first change we noticed was the result of the CLE's bodybuilding regimen. This AMG-modified coupe is 2.3 inches wider at the front and 3.0 inches wider in the back, which makes for a striking presence when you see it in person. This isn't some tacked-on butt implant and shoulder pad situation either. Either the widened body shell looks like the result of lifting heavy and drowning in protein shakes. Rad wheels, too. AMG also installs a creased power-domed hood, tweaked front fascia treatment, and circular quad exhaust finishers. Buyers can further augment the transformation with an AMG Performance Studio package pictured that adds additional aerodynamic touches including a more pronounced trunk lid spoiler and rear diffuser. For even more aggression, seek one of two blackout AMG night packages or either AMG carbon fiber package. Thankfully, AMG has blessed the CLE-Class with the strength of an amateur power lifter to match its newfound muscle mass. This isn't some bonkers plug-in hybrid four-cylinder, either, but rather a combination of old-school grunt and modern training techniques. Folks who shell out for the CLE53 get a version of the mild hybrid 3.0-liter turbocharged inline-six that's included in the CLE450. Difference is, the AMG version uses an electric supercharger improve engine response across the rev range and bump output to 443 HP and 413 lb-ft or 443 lb-ft with overboost. Decent but not world-changing bumps over the non-AMG and outgoing E53 i6s or the previous Gen C43's twin-turbo V6. We'd be remiss not to note the AMG powertrain, including its wet clutch 9-speed automatic, is notably more powerful and technically impressive than those from its BMW and Audi competitors. That said, those peers have the advantage of motivating less weight. Of course, the AMG experience is more than just engine and aesthetics. The folks from Affalterbach need to do more than produce a more powerful CLE to properly compete with the M440i and S5 Coupe. Every CLE53 is fitted with AMG ride control suspension, which combines steel springs with dampers that continually adjust to the road surface. Drivers can choose Comfort, Sport, or Sport Plus damper mapping via a small round digital display mounted to the dual split-spoke steering wheel or through the central infotainment screen. Variable AWD is also standard, and it's a rear bias system that completely decouples the front axle in situations that don't require additional traction at the front end. The driver also has multiple stability control settings to further bias torque to the rear. Unlike the C43 and E53 it replaces, the CLE53 comes standard with rear steering, a feature that isn't available in either of its German peers. The system angles the rear wheels opposite of the fronts below 60 mph to aid maneuverability, tighter turning circle in parking lots, rotation in tight, fast corners and steers with the front tires at higher speeds for superior stability. Rear steer aggression varies depending on the drive mode. Folks who want to push the CLE53 to its limits and are impatient for the likely upcoming CLE63 will want to tick the box for the AMG Dynamic Plus package. That's the only way to unlock the previously 63 exclusive race drive mode, which delivers maximum aggression and has a drift mode function that fully deactivates traction and stability control to allow for smoky tail-out hoonery. Folks eager to get behind the wheel of AMG's new muscle coupe won't have to wait long. If you're interested, Wait until these cars hit dealers in summer 2024 so you can take a test drive before deciding between the CLE53 and a BMW M440i or an Audi S5. As for price, AMG has kept its lips tight, but we can make an educated guess. The 2023 AMG C43 started just shy of $64,000 and the E53 set buyers back a little over $85,000 if they went light on the options. Split the difference and add a bit on top to account for inflation and a bit of corporate greed and you should be able to score a CLE53 for under $80K. We expect a convertible variant to be announced in the coming months.